Good morning, welcome back, welcome to a new vlog. I feel like it's been so long since I caught up with you because last week was a very fun Dunelm haul, no regrets, absolutely loved it. And then the week before was just, gosh, it was just all things Jasper, wasn't it? It was, I mean, I can't complain. My life at that point was all things Jasper, it was all things puppy related. But this weekend is just going to be a big old come along with me, see what I'm up to, spend a bit of time at home, spend a bit of time catching up. We are heading out somewhere exciting tomorrow as well. So I'm very excited to bring you along. The last couple of weeks have just been puppies and working and sleeping when we can, other than just the usual puppy stuff, like the little accidents here and there and all that fun stuff. It has just been wonderful. So Jasper is currently out with James at the moment. He's actually gone to meet one of James's friends who's got, I think, either a very similar dog or the same breed of dog. I think very similar. And then James is just going to take him for like a quick 10-minute walk before the weather warms up today because it's still quite early. So I'm waiting for them to get back. So I thought I would start the video here because I feel like I just have so much to open and so much to unbox. There's just been parcels coming out of my ears this week. Some of it is really exciting, like PR bits, which I'll show you. And other bits is just refills, things that I've spotted, things that I've ordered. So I thought I would just show you that now. I'm actually catching up with Fiona later this morning. So she's popping round. We're gonna have a little bit of brunch. We're gonna pop out to B&M and the Range and maybe TK Maxx because I have a few bits to pick up there. I told you we've got lots to do this weekend. I might even end up doing this in 2 vlogs. It depends how much footage I get, but yeah, we have lots to get done. So I'm excited to see her. It feels like it's been ages since I've seen her. So anyway, whilst she is on her way here and whilst I'm waiting for James to get back, I thought I would just show you a few bits that I've got down here which I just need to open basically. So first things first, what should we start with? I don't know. Shall I start with some refills? I'll start with some refills. I placed an order on a Lumiere. So those of you who aren't familiar with a Lumiere, because there will be some people that have maybe never heard of it, a Lumiere is my favourite skin care brand. I have a lady that I go to for the occasional kind of skin treatment. She's really helped me with my skin. Because I kind of go through her, she then sets me up to be able to go onto the Lumiere website and buy the bits that I need. So I've reordered a couple of bits. There may be, I know that there will be skincare brands out there that are just as good and maybe ever so slightly cheaper, I don't know, but I just feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing, and it just works for me. I think this time, gosh, how long would it have been? Like 18 months ago? I was really struggling with my skin, just on my cheeks. It was so angry, and honestly, when I look back, it just, it upsets me looking back at the photos because it's not so much how it looked. Well, it was a little bit, but it was more so how it made me feel inside. Like just all my confidence went. I didn't want to go out without makeup on. I just didn't feel like myself, and it was making me very stressed. It was making me very upset. And yeah, the lovely lady that I go through for a Lumiere literally helped me through it, like held my hand through the whole thing, put me on a very strict like skincare regime, and it worked. Like I do have a little bit of makeup on now, but I have like the tiniest bit of pigmentation scarring on my cheek, but other than that, my skin is cleared up. So I repurchased, I will try and open them whilst you're here. I don't have any scissors, I've only got tweezers, but I think this should work because they're quite sharp, yeah. So I've reordered my cleanser, which is this Sensi Calm Gentle Face Cleanser. As it says on the bottle, it's a very gentle cleanser. It's not foamy, it's just like a cream that you wet, and I absolutely love it. It's great for sensitive skin, it's great for like irritated skin or skin that's got redness or skin that just needs to calm down, and this lasts me, I think this is about £34, but it lasts me months, like ages, so I probably only buy this like twice a year. And then this is a new product. I think I may have tried it years ago, but I haven't used it for a very long time, and it's called the Bright and Clear Solution. It's kind of like a toner, but it's basically good for, as it says, brightening up your skin, giving your skin like a good old exfoliation almost, because it's got salicylic acid in, and it basically comes in a 180ml bottle. I can't remember the cost of this. I think it was maybe 40 or 50, but again, this will last flipping ages, and I'm excited to give this a go. I feel like it will just help, kind of similar to the benefits of retinol. It will just kind of help to start brightening things up, and I can just start using something slightly stronger now that I've got my skin back to a good place. But I'm only going to use it in the evening, just so that I'm not going like too hard too quickly. They will go into the skincare cupboard. I also, speaking of like face things, I ran out of one of my foundations. I've actually put it in the bin, and I repurchased it, and I flipping love it. It is so good. So you might know that I ordered the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless foundation a while ago. It's actually too light for me. It's more of like a winter sort of foundation when I've lost the summer colour that my face has had, and I need something a bit lighter. I like the foundation. It does make my skin maybe ever so slightly more oily by the afternoon, but otherwise it's a really nice foundation. However, the other foundation that I've been using, when I do have a bit more colour in my face and I do need an ever so slightly darker shade that just gives me a really nice sort of base without being like super dark, is actually an FM foundation. If you're not familiar with FM, they basically create inspired by things. So they have hundreds of different perfumes. I used to wear them before I started using the Dialect ones, which I flippin' love. But FM also do, I think, household stuff. They do makeup, they do a little bit of skincare and body care, I think. I haven't used their stuff for ages and ages, but I had a foundation that was left over from a long time ago, and I really got into wearing it, and so I repurchased it because it was a really good price. I think it was like 20 something pounds I got it for on the website, and it's so good. It is pretty much the same as the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, but a third of the price. It's really good for, I haven't even told you what it's called. It's called the Blur Effect Lifting Foundation, and it is just the perfect, nice light to medium coverage that just airbrushes your skin. It's so good. I love it. It's really nice to apply, doesn't make my face feel greasy, and I'm just a big fan. It's such a good price. So yeah, I got the light nude shade, which is great for like fair skin that just has a little bit of colour on it. So I wanted to just tell you guys about that because it won't be known. It's not a very well-known brand, I don't think, especially with the makeup. Or you may know someone that is a distributor for FM or does FM. It's kind of like Avon kind of thing. If I can get a link to it in the description or something, then I will do. Otherwise, you'll be able to find someone that sells it if you can't purchase it directly yourself. But yeah, that's another thing that I ordered. I think in terms of like beauty, that's about it. I want to keep talking for hours and hours. So the next thing that I have, which is another thing that I ordered, was from a small business. I haven't even unwrapped it yet, and I feel like it's been sat here for a week. I've just been so distracted. This is from a lovely, lovely small business that I've purchased from a good few times now, called With Love Abigail. Honestly beautiful. If you go onto her Instagram, it is just so pretty. I love how everything's styled. It's very kind of country farmhouse, rustic, very cute sort of vibes. And I thought I'd have a browse because she had a 20% off discount code, I think, which may still be valid now. I'll link the website down below. There were a couple of bits that really caught my eye and I thought I would order. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, I'll show you the texture on the back. Look at this. That is stunning. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even sure where I was going to put it when I ordered it, but I just fell in love with it. I think that is absolutely beautiful. What a lovely colour. I think there's a version that's this size, and then there's a version that's like slightly thinner and taller. It is so lovely, and I cannot wait to put some cute bits. I mean, it doesn't even need anything. I might try it on the media unit, to be honest, but oh my gosh, love it. Okay, the next thing is just a cute little thing. Again, I think it may have been in the sale for like £4 or something crazy, but I thought it would look really cute in the kitchen. It is slightly smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I can still find so many places to put this. So it's a little sign, and it says autumn leaves and pumpkin please, which is just obviously one of my favourite quotes ever. How gorgeous is that? Let me move it ever so slightly closer and then it should focus. There we go. How pretty is that? So it's basically just a block that you can pop onto a sideboard, you can pop onto a shelf, and it's very cute, and I can't wait to style that up for autumn. So yeah, couple of bits from one of my favourite small businesses to shop. Speaking of small businesses, I also received a very, very cute little package from Heathcote and Ivory. Again, you'll always find these guys in the garden centres. They are just fabulous. I need to get some cute pictures of this to go on Instagram actually. But they basically sent me an adorable little parcel. So they have just launched some new Busy Bees products. So they have a range called Busy Bees. I can smell it and it smells so good. And they sent me a few bits to try out. First things first, it came with a cute little tin of wildflower like seed bombs. I use those in the front garden and they're so fun. I think I'm actually going to give these to my mum because she's really desperate to try them, and they're so fun to just like watch grow. I got some vegan honey shower gel, which will be going straight into the bathroom. I also got some, this is so cute, I got some beehive soap. I've never seen a soap like this. How fun is that? And I can smell that. Oh, it smells lovely. It smells like flowers and honey and just nice stuff. And again, it's oh, here we go, orange blossom and honey. There we go. And again, it's 100% vegan. And then the last thing, which comes in this absolutely stunning little tin. I've got one of these bigger tins upstairs, and so it's nice to have another one. So inside this tin is, oh, fabulous, a hand cream. Love a hand cream. Again, vegan honey hand cream. I love their packaging. It's so beautiful. It's just so pretty, and it's the kind of thing that I would love to have displayed like on the bedside table or somewhere in the guest room, because it just like blends in with the decor. It's really pretty. It's just fun. I love it. James and Jasper have just got home. I promise you I will take you down to go and see Jasper very, very shortly. Lots of you have been messaging me on Instagram like, are we going to see more of Jasper this week? Very, very cute package. As I said, I'm going to take some photos, so I'm going to keep it in the box. But thank you to Heathcote and Ivory for sending that. That was very, very kind of them, and I'm looking forward to testing that out, and I know my mum will be as well. So anyway, that is everything that I've got up here. I think I do have a few more bits downstairs. I've got some things in the kitchen, and I've got very excitingly some cute little autumn bits to show you. I hope you guys are okay with me talking about autumn, because honestly, when it gets to August, my brain is just thinking about the Burr months, and I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's my favourite time of year, and I just love it. Hello, Scrumptious. Hello. Are you still sleepy? Have you been out with Dad this morning? Are you all tired out? So Jasper hasn't even met Fiona yet, so I'm very, very excited for today. You guys are going to be best of friends, aren't you? Yeah. We don't chew Mummy's hand. We don't chew Mummy's hand. He has honestly been so good. So I think I showed you his crate is over here, and he's got a super snuggly little bed. So he's got a little puppy pad at the front just in case of any accidents. But literally since he came home, there has not been a single accident. Are you going to show everybody your bed? Well done. And then he's got his mattress at the back. So this is his blanket that came home with him with his mummy and his siblings scent on. And then he's got Ellie the elephant. I can't even reach. I can't even reach because you're trying to put the camera in your mouth. He's got his little elephant down at the back, which is one of his favourite little toys to snuggle. He has literally not woken up in the night for the last week. Like the entire last week, we have slept through the night from, I think, about 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, which has just been incredible considering it's only been 2 weeks since we got him. So yes, I'm very proud. I'm no longer sleep deprived. You munch on your breakfast. He's never very hungry first thing in the morning because he has to kind of wake himself up. But now that he's had a bit of exercise, I'm sure he's worked up an appetite. We did a little pets at home shop as well yesterday. So we got him a little toothbrush and toothpaste because this is something that we didn't do for Ronnie when he was younger. I want to kind of get Jasper into the habit of letting us brush his teeth every now and again just to keep them nice and fresh and stop the bad breath and all of that stuff. I've got Fiona and Tom's save the date card for our wedding on the table as well, so I'm excited to give that to her. That's a very noisy drink. Someone's going to need to go out into the garden imminently, aren't you? So yes, Jasper is doing very well, loving his house. He met Ronnie yesterday. They got on. Like, Ronnie obviously was kind of thinking, who the heck is this and why have you just brought them into my house? So I think we're going to take them on a walk together, and I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine. They just, obviously Ronnie is quite like a calm, like cool, calm and collected dog, whereas Jasper's a very excitable puppy. So Jasper just needs to learn to kind of respect Ronnie's boundaries, don't you, my sweet? Yes. Yes, you do. I can't even see your eyes because of all your bed hair. Let's go and take you out for a wee. We are back. The last few hours have been absolutely lovely. Fiona and I had a good old catch up. We had some wedding chats. We just had life chats. We did pop out, so you probably would have seen I got some clips in the range. The range is autumn decor, like it is every year. It's so beautiful. There were some things that I picked up and then I put down at the last minute because I was like, right now, I don't need it. But I did get a couple of things. I saw this last year and I regretted not getting it. I got this little pumpkin potpourri, if that's how you pronounce it. I think that's how you pronounce it. There we go, it's focused. How cute is this? It literally smells, if any of you have had a Starbucks chai latte, that is how it smells. It is so nice. So I'm gonna find somewhere to put that, obviously when the time comes. The other thing, so Fiona spotted this, and obviously I'm gonna keep it because it's not needed right now, but for Jasper, oh my God, it's a little Casper for Jasper. How cute is this little ghost toy? So it's like crinkly and then it's got a squeaker in as well. I won't squeak it in case any of you have got little doggies with you, but oh my gosh, it was so cute. It was only $3.99, so I got that as well. And then also we needed a pastry brush, so I picked up this really nice silicone green one as well. Oh, no, I haven't shown you this. And also they've got some really, really gorgeous like glass ribbed candles. They've got one in this really lovely sort of brown colour. And then they've also got one in more of an orange. And then they've also got like a green coloured one, I think. It's not focusing very well. There we go. How gorgeous is that? So lovely. And I just think when it's lit and it feels very cozy and it's a little bit darker, I'm not going to obviously use it yet, the glow that you'll get from the ribbed glass I just think will be so beautiful. So I'm very, very excited to light that. It is gorgeous. Did I just say all of that was from the range? I've completely lost the plot. So these two bits were from TK Maxx and then these bits are from the range. I just completely mixed that up. It was fun. It was kind of dangerous because I just felt like I was really in a shopping mood, so we stopped ourselves whilst we could. But yeah, the other things that I have to show you, one of them is still wrapped up, but if I just back up a little bit, the eyesore is officially gone. I called it an eyesore because I just couldn't stand it and it drove me insane. Can you believe that we had that gigantic silver light fitting for over a year and we didn't change it? I had been looking for ages and ages and I just couldn't find one that I wanted or that I could afford. But this, let me take you closer and I will show you. So this is from La Redoute online, so La Redoute, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it is stunning. I'm so happy with it. It's absolutely huge. Like, look at it compared to the table, it's hilarious, but I love it because I think it's such a statement piece, but then it doesn't stick out like the other one did, so it just blends in really, really nicely, and I'm just so pleased with it. And then to tie it in to match, we've also then got this rug, and I will get it out the wrapper a little bit later, but it's this really, really gorgeous jute colour, and I think that's maybe what we need to just tie in this area with this area. And then I think I'll put the tablecloth back over the table because I do like to kind of brighten up the table a bit. But yeah, let me know what you think. I am so happy with it. I'll link both bits down below, but it is stunning. It's from their like customer favourites range, so it's really popular and the quality is just really, really nice as well. So yes, I am so pleased with that. We have finally finally changed the light and it just looks so much better. I'm looking a little bit more dishevelled than I was earlier, but the sun has come out this afternoon, which is just fabulous. And one thing I've been meaning to do is have a good old chop of some of my plants in the garden. So I've just been out with the sweet pea, the gypsophila, and also some of my dahlias, and cut them all down, and I've got tons of bud vases basically everywhere. I think this is my favourite one. This is, oh, Jasper made me jump. This is a slightly older one, like these aren't gonna last super long, but I love the combination of the sweet peas and the gypsophila. It's so beautiful. And then I've got a slightly fresher one here, which has actually got a couple of different colours of the gypsophila, which is very cute. The sweet peas and the pink colour, and I just think they look so pretty. And then I just about managed to, I had to give them a good old wash because lots of different animals and bugs and things like to hide in all of the petals. But I've made a little dahlia bunch as well. It's not like the most tidy bunch you've ever seen, and it's just drying because I had to wash literally all of the petals. There's another ant in there. Honestly, it's absolutely full of ants. But yeah, I am pleased with these, so I'm going to pop them around the house, I think. In fact, I think I might leave that one on the windowsill, and then I'm going to take this one into the living room, and once the dahlias have dried, I'll find a windowsill for those as well. But it feels so lovely to be able to just chop some of my flowers out of the garden, because I've not really been able to do that before, and it's such a nice feeling, especially when people pop round and they're like, oh, that's so pretty, and you can kind of say, oh yeah, I chopped that from the garden this morning, and it's just, oh, it's nice, isn't it? Jasper is here down beside me on his brand new blanket, which has got some beautiful little dragonflies on. This is from the online home shop, I think, and it's really nice and cozy. It's washable, it's easy peasy if we have any accidents or anything. But one thing I'm finding in the kitchen is that because he's very fluffy and the floor is quite slippery, when he tries to sit down on the floor, his bottom basically slides along the floor and he can't sit up. It's either stand up or lie down, isn't it? No, we don't eat mummy's hand. So I thought I would just get this for him so he can come in the kitchen, he can lay down if he wants to, he can sit on here if he wants to. It's a bit more comfy. And I want to kind of get him used to the kitchen as well, because when we eventually do start going out, this stairgate here will be shut and he'll basically have free roam of this room. So it would be nice for him to have somewhere where he can kind of see out to the front door, but he can also lay down on the floor. Yes, yes. He's been napping for a couple of hours, so he's woken up and he's got a bit more energy. Ready for his dinner, which is basically on time. It's 7 minutes past 5, so we're actually 7 minutes late for your dinner. So mummy's going to give it to you now. In fact, I think James has already... Oh no, I thought he'd prepared it, but oh no, he has prepared it. In case you couldn't tell, James is going to make a delicious barbecue for us this evening now that the sun has come out. So we've got some nice meat in the fridge. We've got some nice rolls and some nice bread. This is James's favourite. It's the salt and pepper baguette that you can get from Tesco. I prefer the giraffe bread or the tiger bread. I can never remember what it's called, but that's his favourite and I don't mind it, so we'll have that. And then, yeah, we've got some rolls for the sausages. Let's get you some dinner. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yes, I can tell. I can tell you're intrigued. Here we go. Here we go. You hungry? He's like, no, mummy, it's way too hot to be eating, isn't it? Yeah. I'll leave them there for you and you can have them when you're ready, because it's a little bit toasty, isn't it? It's a little bit toasty. Mummy loses her appetite as well. Right, we need to wait for James to get home from his bike ride and then we can start the barbecue, and I'm going to pop these into the living room. Morning, happy Sunday. We have had a nice relaxed morning actually. It is 11:15 and we have just been pottering around the house. James had a nice lie-in. I came and snuggled on the sofa with Jasper and finished a book actually. I've been reading, so I don't know if I properly told you guys, but I got a Kindle and I could not be more excited about it. I kind of decided, obviously I've got my bookshelf, and as much as I love having the feel of like a paperback book, I figured it would be more cost effective to have a Kindle. And also I do a lot of reading in the sunshine when it's summer, and also I do a lot of reading when we're either sat down here with just the TV on and it's quite dark, and then also when I go to bed. And because I got the Paperwhite Kindle, it kind of has a backlight, so it means that I can sit in here in the evening and not have to have like the big light on, which is just one of my pet hates. It is putting the big light on for whatever reason. So James can watch TV and I can just sit here on this sofa and yeah, read my Kindle. So I finished a book on here this morning. I finished a book, I don't know if you would have just glimpsed it by the cover, but I finished a book called Quicksilver. It is a book that it's basically taken TikTok by storm. It's a fantasy slash romantasy book. So it's got fae, it's got a teeny tiny little bit of vampires, it's got like humans and faes, it's got enemies to lovers, it's got fated mates and all that kind of fun romantasy stuff. And I really, really enjoyed it. I ended up giving it a 4-star on my Goodreads and my Fable and my Amazon and everything else that I rate all of my books on and track my books on. The beginning of it was kind of slightly slower, and I struggled a little bit with the female main character initially, but as I got into it, the second half of the book, chef's kiss. Absolutely loved it. I would say the last third of the book was a 5-star read for me. I'm gonna have to change my arm because I'm holding up the camera and I'm starting to get a bit of a dead arm. Really enjoyed it. TikTok did not let me down on that one, and it was part of Kindle Unlimited. So because I signed up to, well, I signed up to a 30-day free trial, but I am gonna carry on with Kindle Unlimited. So I basically, in a way, didn't pay for it because it was part of Kindle Unlimited. So yeah, did that this morning. That was a bit of a tangent. Finished off my YouTube video, which has just gone up, which is the Dunelm haul from last week. Glad that you guys are enjoying it already. And also we have been busy in the kitchen. So I think I showed you the light yesterday, and I actually got round to filming the reel this morning where we actually laid out the rug. It took James and I to do it because I just was not strong enough to lift the dining table by myself. But I will spin you around quickly and show you how it's looking, because I am so happy with it and I'm really satisfied that how it looks actually lived up to my vision. So let me quickly spin you around. So this is the finished look. I don't know that I can go back far enough to actually capture it all in one shot, and excuse the pile of stuff on Jasper's crate, but this is the finished look. I flippin' love it. I've put the tablecloth back on, which I'm really happy with. I kind of feel like it helps to lighten everything up. I'm still just so in love with this light. I love it so much. And then the rug, if I come a little bit closer and zoom in as well, is this gorgeous thick jute quality rug, and it's just so nice. It's really nice to kind of be able to sit at the table and not feel like you've got kind of cold kitchen tiles on your feet. It's really warmed up the space. I think it looks fabulous, and I feel like it's now starting to tie in the rest of the kitchen with the nice kind of farmhouse country cottage kitchen theme. So plans for today, we have an exciting day today. So we are actually we're just waiting on my dad and his partner to get here, and we are going to be taking them out for a spot of lunch. So we're going to do that first, and it's dog friendly. We're going to take Jasper with us. It's a perfect day to do it actually, because it will be nice to take him with us and obviously not leave him here because he's not at that stage yet, and it's nice and warm so that it's warm enough for us to sit outside, but actually it's very overcast today, so it's the perfect day to do it so that Jasper isn't going to get too hot, because I wouldn't want him baking in the sun, just as I wouldn't want to be baking in the sun. So we're going to do that, and then we are heading to our wedding venue because they have a wedding open day today, and firstly, I want to take my dad there to show him the venue, because we've taken my mum and it would just feel really special to be able to take my dad along and kind of show him everything and tell him all about our plans and see where we're going to get married. And I also think it will be really useful for, I say James and I, but basically me, to get some inspiration for kind of how we want to decorate the venue, what sort of rooms we want to use, because we've got so many options with rooms. It will be good to get a bit of inspiration. So yeah, I'll bring you along to that. I'm really excited. I think it will be good fun. It's just a really, really lovely place. It's a barn. It's going to be very kind of fairy lights, cozy, rustic, floral sort of theme. It's exactly what I envisioned our wedding venue to look like. So yeah, and we will be bringing this very sleepy one along with us as well. So they've already said, like, if we want the dogs to be involved in the wedding, so Jasper and Ronnie they have no issue with that, which is amazing. And we told the registrars as well, and they had no issue with it. So we'll put Jasper in his little carrier probably, because he might be a bit tired from kind of being out for lunch and things as well. We're just trying to make sure that he gets enough sleep and the sleep that he needs over the day, and he can come and see our wedding venue as well. So yeah, looking forward to taking you there. This is where we're going to get married, Jasper. This is where we're going to get married. Yeah. Let's go. I am feeling so tired. I have no idea what that noise is in the kitchen. Jasper! It's this time of evening, I think I've already said it, but it is this time of evening where Jasper just, some call it zoomies, some call it the puppy witching hour, some call it terror time. I think terror time is probably a good way to put it actually. It's normally between like 5:45 and 6:45, and he just goes absolutely nuts. Oh, here he is. I don't even know if I'm pointing the camera at him. He's basically pulled out the whole cushion of his bed. I apologise if the squeaking drives you insane. Because this is just like the soundtrack to our life now. It's basically just Jasper's endless squeaking. But anyway, it should be over soon. He will tire himself out and he will settle down. And I'm exhausted. Like, I don't even know. I feel like I've just had so much to think about today. We had a really, really good time. Jasper! I have said to James that we are going to have to get used to this now, because eventually when, you know, if we're blessed with human babies, we have all that exciting, fun stuff to come. We had a really, really delicious roast. It was just absolutely delicious. It was so lovely. I ate way too much, like I always do when I go there, and yeah, my stomach felt like it wanted to explode. It literally felt like my jeans had shrunk. But yeah, it was absolutely lovely. We got home, fed Jasper, took him out for a stroll around the block, and we've actually got some other cavapuchons that live down our road, so we introduced him to them. He's very excitable and he's very playful. He's had a good day, we've had a good day. It is 6:30 now. We're probably not gonna have much of a dinner because we had such a big lunch. So I'm just gonna settle down, probably make myself a smoothie, I think, and start a new book. I'm gonna start the next book in the Throne of Glass series. So I am on book 5. I think I'm about to start book 5, Queen of Shadows, and I'm beyond excited. My book club is ahead of me, so I've got a bit of catching up to do because I've been reading Quicksilver. But yeah, can't wait to start that. So I hope you've enjoyed spending the weekend with us. We've done all sorts, haven't we, this weekend? Unboxings, pup dates, weddings. We've just had all sorts of things to talk about. Books, it's been a busy one, but I'm actually heading to London next weekend for a really, really exciting day with one of my close friends. So I will tell you all about it when I get there, and then it'll be a nice chilled day on the Sundays. Yeah, look forward to another vlog next week, and I will see you very soon. Enjoy your week. Bye.